shuffle, tomando chelas, chingando tacos, having some fun. Chicano shuffle, all kinds of masa. Bernie's all nervous, give him a beer or two. Chicano shuffle, Este's an asshole, just lost some fans. Oh well, tough shit. Tough shit. Chicano shuffle, Ramon's el guapo, he tells good stories. Let's interrupt. We will. Chicano shuffle, we love our fans. We hope you like this. If not, oh well. Oh well.
Welcome back to another episode of Chicano Shuffle Zoom edition. You know, the COVID-19 fucking episodes. This is Ramon.
Stabs.
Fernando.
And
COVID-19.
we're back.
You know what? I haven't been on Instagram for like 2 or 3 weeks. Wait, to be honest with you.
Yeah.
Are they still other podcasts? Are they doing their thing, or did people take a break? What's going on with everybody?
No, for the most part, most of the compas are doing the podcast. You know, they're staying with it. You know, the Zoom has been fucking helpful for everybody. I mean, after like the first 5 minutes, you get used to the sound. You get used to the whole dynamic. You know, so they're all it's almost the same. It's just you know, you can tell by the audio.
It's a huge difference, in my opinion.
No, yeah, but I mean, you know, under the circumstances, I think it's pretty good because they're staying consistent. You know.
Yeah.
And it's just an adaptation for right now. Everybody's trying to do their part. So fucking. And not only that, but you know, some of them have families, and some of them have like, you know, concerns. Some, you know, I don't know, they have health problems or not, or they have somebody in their family that, you know, they just got to be careful for. So yeah, for the most part.
Yeah, no, I mean, it's you know, people. I hope people understand, because ya ves que se enoja la pinche gente when you don't put shit out. They forget that you're human too, and you have like obligations. You know?
No, but for the most part, El Fernie and yo, we've been doing these mini episodes with other podcasters. We did one with Barlos from Mastafalos, and then just last week we did one with No Father No Problem con El Chanook and Frankie, and I think we got another one set up this week también. You know, so
I was talking about the other people, the ones that I was asking if they're still doing their thing, you know.
Oh yeah. They're all keeping up with it for the most part. Yeah, I see them. I just haven't been able to. I personally haven't been able to listen to many of the podcasts because my traffic is so. My drive. I'm not taking the train and I'm not taking the bus. So, I mean, when I leave my house and to work, it's like 20 minutes. You know, and then ¿qué tienes un pinche zancudo? ¿Qué, güey?
Yeah, probably.
¿Andas zancudeando?
Probably.
Yeah, so I haven't had the chance to, like, you know, normally fucking 45 minutes I would listen to the episode de cualquiera, and then on the way back another 45 minutes, and you know, I'll get that episode out of the way. Ahorita it's like it takes me 3 days just to finish one episode from anybody. So it's like I'm way behind.
Yeah, it's crazy, bro. I mean, yo sí tengo the chance to listen to them at work, and nomás que pues ya me enfadó all the COVID shit, so I got back into music. So that was pretty cool. Because everybody's talking about that shit. I'm like, ¿sabes qué? That's the reason why I got off of Instagram, because I just felt like it was just taking too much of my time, man. And dude, I've been listening to a lot of shit. Like I found this in the 80s, fucking Russia had a really good fucking synth new wave fucking movement, dude. There's some pretty good bands from the 80s that Russia were. I started listening to Woman tiene un gordito simpático, güey. Está todo like he plays the keyboard, pero tiene like a mustache, like está todo hip, güey, pero está gordito. Yo soy el único gordito even the audience, like he's the only guy fucking rocking it.
Hey, he's living the life, eh? He's living the
Te lo
life.
voy a mandar. What somebody on the comments in the YouTube video le pone, hey, that guy looks like a Miami-Dade cop from the 80s. Que está todo like bigotón. Llenito, güey.
Is this a recent band or this is a bands from the 80s?
No, they're from the 80s.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, they have a big like Joy Division influence, Depeche Mode. It's a pretty cool sound way. And even though you don't understand the lyrics, it's still something about music, you know? You can still feel it. You can still feel like the emotions way.
That's it. Go ahead. Dale, güey, my bad.
No. Spotify me está dando some Russian dark wave bands right now. So I'm all like,
shit.
yeah, fuck yeah, dude. Se avientan.
Some newer ones?
Yeah, I think so. You know what? I haven't even dove in to see where, what year or whatever, but it's giving me like a lot of dark wave or synth Russian bands.
Jesus, bro. Maybe there's something to this way. We're falling to the conspiracy way. We're over here todos ya terapiados.
Okay.
What are the chances?
Let's bring the USSR back,
Shit, bro. The USSR.
Right away.
Hey, Bison over here.
Did we do a fucking welcome back, Esteban?
Oh. Welcome back, eh?
Yeah, right.
Fucking. I mean, a lot of the listeners and everything were like, "Hey, what happened to Esteban?" And I'm all like, "Ya casi quería fucking start a prank,
Yeah.
Ese güey ya se peló. He said, "I'm done with this shit."
Yeah, right. Now, what happened was somebody close to me got that positive on that corona way, so I had to. I just had to take precautions way, I don't want to, I don't know if you still go to your mom's house or whatever, but I just felt like I don't want to be around like people like that much way. So I had to take some time off way. Mm-hmm. Luckily, no le pegó así como pues, what the news is reporting way. It was the only thing that this person experienced was a lot of fatigue way. And maybe it's because the antibiotics that they were prescribed, which was kind of weird for me that they prescribe antibiotics, but I guess there's nothing else. But she was very tired way and just kind of like unmotivated way, Mm-hmm. It was kind of sad to see way because I felt like, uno pues from the outside he said, shit, if that was to happen to me, I would fucking step it up, this and that. Y pues no la miraba like motivated, No quería tomar agua, le tenían que recordar que se tomara la medicina, and that part was kind of hard way, just to see somebody basically feel like they gave up,
Yeah, cabrón.
Yeah, it's crazy way.
But welcome back, loco. I mean, I'm glad everybody's good and everybody's fine and shit.
Yep.
But did you still keep working? Did you still, you kept working?
I kept working way. I mean, obviously I took precautions way. Just, I took the test and it was negative. So I was still careful and just trying to, keep my distance and stuff like that way. So, I mean, a lot of, I don't know how, well, you don't work with like, you're more on the streets and shit like that, no way? When you work? You're more out in the field, no? Kind of thing?
Yeah, I rarely go to people's homes or businesses. I'm mainly working on a lot of damages or in the outside plant, rebuilding.
Yeah. So the people are very like, at first it was weird because like you started seeing like how you would get judged for not having a mask on when it wasn't really, the mask thing wasn't really like that much enforced. And then I just started putting that on way because people started looking at you all weird and shit, and they take it really serious way like they should, But it was one of those things where people are taking their distance and stuff like that, and then some people get offended. I had some people that would get offended because you made them feel like they had something, but it's like, no, dude, I'm just trying to respect it, Like. I'm not trying to. Yeah, exactly.
No ganas.
No ganas, way. So You know, it's just... Y lo que estoy viendo es que la gente pues ya está bien enfadada, dude. People are tired of being home, man. You saw the beaches this weekend, dude?
I did see the images, but it was mainly like Orange County and Ventura, which I think Zuma and maybe part of Malibu falls into the Ventura County, or like la gente se aprovechó.
Well, that's how they opened them up, pues. They opened them up in Ventura County.
Mm-hmm.
They opened up in Orange County. LA County is still closed.
Yeah, pero les valió madre la gente.
Well, el pedo fue que estos pendejos opened up the beaches and said, hey, if you're not from fucking our county, no se vengan, güey. This is for our county only. No mames, güey. You say you're opening up the beaches, you think you're going to stop the people, güey? Como es este güey? Ya están enfadados, ya están hartos, güey. You need to get out of the house.
Especially this weekend. It was hot as fuck, dude.
Yeah, it was hot.
That's what I'm saying. So I don't know what they were expecting, güey. Just pendejos.
Yeah, it was hot, güey.
Yeah, pues, el sábado, pues I got the little underboob sweat cuando acabamos de grabar el sábado.
Yeah. Hey, that was fun. That was fun, dude. The Patreon thing that we did. That was cool.
Yeah, fucking, it was good to see some of the faces. You know, you could match the name to the face.
Yeah.
That's pretty cool.
And then there was that once Patreon that we kept calling Eva, and it was Elsa.
It's because I kept trying to read her name on the thing, and I was just...
Yeah, on the thing it said Eva. No, it said Eva.
Yeah.
E.
It had a fucking other E in there. That's why it was.
Yeah. She's like, you talking to me? She told me, you're talking to me? And I was like, shit.
Pendejo.
Aprende a leer, güey.
Yeah, that's funny,
güey. Same thing, because Esteban started calling her Eva. I'm like, oh, yeah, fuck, hey, what's up, Eva?
Hey, that homie fucking con el tamborazo was pounding, dude.
Laverne and Shirley?
Yeah, dude, he was pounding. Yes, he estaba haciendo frío for sure in Milwaukee, way. The way he was pounding. It's funny, way.
No, but that was a good little, you know, that was a good little treat for them, and I think it was a treat for us too, you know?
Yeah.
I enjoyed it, way.
Yeah, you did, huh, bro? That was fun.
I didn't talk too much, mostly because I wanted to hear what everybody had to say, way, but it was fun, one.
Yeah.
Pinche Ramón no se callaba. So.
I know, fucking.
Ramon, you would be a good cult leader, man. That's shit, people would believe you. People would believe the shit you say, bro.
In his cult. No, but in his cult, the first thing you do is you give up Google. Search.
Yeah, no cell phone.
You ever search what I say, you're out. You're out. You're not going to the promised kingdom.
The outside world, nothing.
You don't have a family anymore. I'm your family.
It'll be like, did you ever see that? What was it? What was it? Moonguard? No, what was it? There was this recent movie that I guess the creator of the Hereditary. It's that they go to like some Nordic country.
Oh, Sommer or something.
Summer.
I know which one you're talking about. Right?
Yeah. You know how like no cell phones and they don't have reception, and then esa estuvo cabrona, güey, esa pinche película.
Yeah, those suicides were trippy. Spoiler alert.
I know. ¿Cómo se llama?
Sommer something, yeah.
Fuck, aquí tengo el pinche teléfono, güey. Why don't I fucking look it up and shit?
I want to just roll with the punches. Fuck you.
He's trying to give a Sommer or something. Say, Sommer. Forgot what it was. It was a trippy movie. Have you seen that, Fernando, or no?
Nah, I've never seen it. I don't even know what you're talking about.
It's trippy, way. It's a weird fucking movie, dude.
Nah, I don't even know what you're talking about, way.
It just came out like last year sometime. It's I forgot what studio makes it, but that studio is known to make like trippy fucking movies with him. And
it's probably that Bloom dude, that fucking Bloom. ¿Cómo se llama? The guy that started with the
Blumhouse.
Blumhouse, yeah.
Yeah.
Maybe way.
Well, that guy's the guy that fucking does pretty much everything now. He does everything under budget, does everything cheap. That's why
Ari Aster, no?
he fucking they green light almost all his shit, way a little production house.
No shit.
Well, because he does it cheap. He doesn't fucking request a giant budget.
Oh, it's called Midsummer.
Midsummer, yeah. There.
Yeah, Midsummer. Yeah, that was a pretty trippy movie. It's a little weird, but it's like holy shit. Then it's like, si te da ñañeras, güey.
It's creepy. The sex scene was kind of weird though. That kind of threw me off.
Oh yeah.
They started pushing him in.
Y si fucking salimos así, güey.
Oh shit! What do you have? Wait, La Máscara? Oh, is that a fucking N95?
Pinche. Soy Batman.
Con eso yeah, you won't get shit with that one, bro.
To go to Walmart, way. Just to go to Walmart.
Yeah, go wait in line, way. It's crazy.
Fucking, I had to go to el sábado. Tuve que ir to the grocery store el sábado, el domingo.
Yeah.
And fuck, I had to go to Northgate, and puta madre, cuando me estacioné, pinche línea was long. I'm like, fuck. I'm like, well, pues que no me queda otra. Y luego el pinche solazo, güey. Like, son of a bitch. I'm surprised. I got through the line in 20 minutes.
Really?
Yeah.
No shit. Entonces, ¿para qué te quejas, güey?
Huh? No.
¿Para qué te andas quejando?
Por eso ahorita cuando estabas diciendo que like people will stay out of your way.
Yeah.
Everybody was in the line right there, and everybody had to, like, not the 6 feet. It was more like, 3 feet or 4 feet, but people try to respect it.
Yeah.
And, todo el mundo con sus face masks, but lo que me saca de onda is like everybody's already like, designing them or getting like fucking patterns on it.
Yeah. I saw a guy with a Jordan one this weekend.
Oh,
He had the Jordan aquí todo like fucking
jump band, a little jump band.
Yeah, I'm like, hey, bro, I don't think that's a Nike authentic, bro.
I was there, las cartas, güey.
Y tampoco, I don't know about having his fucking nuts in tu boca, güey.
Yeah, no shit. I see, güey, because he's fucking.
Yeah, por eso, güey, we're gonna.
The paisas that would sell flowers moved on to the mass way. Sacaban más feria, I guess.
Yeah.
That's what I'm always saying, yeah, güey.
Yeah, with the mass way.
Ya no venden fruta, ya no te limpian los vidrios, güey. Now they just sell you fucking máscaras, güey.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah,
Smart
$5, güey.
Hey, they're making money though, bro.
Yeah.
I don't know right now, but like a couple weeks ago when I saw the first ones popping up, there was a lot of people buying masks from them, man.
Yeah, and then all of a sudden they fucking saturate it.
Yeah, it gets saturated. Yeah.
And then fucking the razas are like, oh, fuck, you know what? In Univision, they show you how to make your own mask. A ver, órale.
Yeah. If you go on Etsy, those are like the most popular ones. Ahí salen, you're looking for some other shit, and ahí salen las máscaras, güey. They're like the most
first
popular
thing.
one.
Yeah, it's the first thing you see, güey, always.
Yeah, they're the first things you see.
Whatever you type in, you're looking for, the first thing comes up is mask, güey.
Those masks, güey. Hey, wait, like we were talking with Dave, way. I mean, people, they got to make their cash, way. Some of them aren't working right now. And I mean, I don't know how long unemployment lasts to kick in, but I'm sure it's not like within the week, right? I mean, sure it's a couple weeks.
No, right now they're swamped, way. They're fucking swamped. So I don't know. That shit's going to take a while, way. Even for people to apply, way, it's taking forever because they can't get through, way.
Well, they're saying they're giving them like an extra $600 a week, you know?
They're supposed to from like the emergency funds.
Yeah.
Just it's kind of like from the same stimulus type of shit, way.
It's bullshit, way, because we applied for the small business loan that the money ran out. Everybody that we know that applied, nobody got it. So like, where did that money go?
They went to the big businesses, way. Ya salido once they started getting caught, everybody started giving the money back. But I like there's some fucking billionaire dude that owns 3 different like hotel fucking companies that own like it's 3 hospitality companies or corporations that own like hotels, but he has it broken up. All 3 applied for fucking a bunch of loans, way. All 3 got a bunch of money, and they said straight up, "We're not giving the money back. Fuck that." And you're like, "What the fuck is this?" Porque fue plan con maña, güey. These guys made the bill for this shit to happen, way.
I thought it was only supposed to go to small businesses. Way I didn't read that
named
clause.
it the small business. They named it the small business mamada. Pero por decir, the one is Shake Shack. Shake Shack's the first one I saw that blew up. Where the people are like, wait a minute, Shake Shack is fucking getting money, but because the way it's written, they could apply because every restaurant is like almost its own entity, pues. So every restaurant is under 500 employees.
So
whatever.
It's a franchise, I'm assuming.
No, Shake Shack is it's a corporation. But they're saying
they don't do a franchising. It's just one owner, like in and out.
I don't think they do franchising way. Pero el pedo es que the way the law was written or the bill to get the money, you have to have under 500 employees or under 250 employees.
Yeah.
But it allows you to count it per restaurant, pues.
Okay, I get it.
So in the restaurant, obviously, fucking every restaurant are gonna have enough to make a cap, you know?
Yeah, they don't have 500 employees.
So they're saying, okay, so we need money to support this restaurant, and all these fall under the thing. But por decir Shake Shack, as soon as they got shit, they gave the money back, right? Pero hay otras companies, otros cabrones, como te digo, that dude that owns the 3 like hotel chain things was like, they literally fucking put out a press release, said, nope, we're using this fucking money. Fuck you up.
Yes, when was it? I think it was Saturday. I took a drive. I was out by West Covina, and I took a drive through Valley Boulevard to go to the strip club sightings. Oh, mira, ahí está ese. Oh, yeah, acá está.
Oh, I remember the good times there.
Remember? Ahí está el Sperm and Rhino next to a fucking Superior. Literally, where it's a little shopping center. And I saw the hotels were open, where the ones that had the little sign that said 2 hours, fucking 40 an hour kind of deal. And the parking lot was pretty packed, way. So I mean, shit's still going on, you know? Aquí baja la mano. I've been hearing, like from the people that play in LA, musicians and shit, that they're going to start trying to do like underground shit. I don't know how legit that's going to be, or if they're even going to do it, but I'm hearing people want to start like little underground. I know there's some speakeasies that are still fucking operating during these times, you know, pero pues ya the speakeasies son a little bit more, ya sabes, very discreet. But
pero no, pues todo está desinfectado ahí anyways, right? Everybody's drinking alcohol, so they're good.
Coming from the guy that got a haircut, no mames,
Fuck.
Did you get a haircut?
He got a haircut the week after we told him it was douchey if he did.
Oh, shit.
After you told him, just send your barber some lana, he made an appointment.
Mira, güey, yo ando pinche todo greñudo, era. Fuck.
Mira, güey.
You're a mad scientist, bro.
Way fucking chingón, no hat, nothing, way, because he's looking good.
You did your appointment, entonces, güey.
Míralo, güey.
So we already went through the story, but my barber hit me up. He was only gonna do it for one day. His parents own a barber shop that closed down as soon as they dieron la orden.
Mm-hmm.
And then, so I guess the place was closed for like 2 weeks or and a half. So he hit me up and he's like, hey, on Sunday, this date, I'm only going to have a limited amount of like, you know, spots open. So fucking, I'm like, oh yeah, de qué horas, like from 10 to 3, I think he said, or 10 to 4. Give me the 10 o'clock one, dude. Simon. I was the first one, showed up. They had everything, like the sister was le había ayudado a desinfectar todo. He had his fucking máscara, he had his guantes and everything. So, you know, as soon as he finished, he threw that away and changed it up. And then ahí viene el otro. I'm like, vámonos. So, I mean, it was a quick turnaround, but, you know, I had to make sure I was the first one.
I don't know. I've been giving dirty looks to the guys I see with fades, way. So I think you're going to upset a few people. Way.
Well, he already did, but I'm saying the week before, way, remember you brought it up, what do you do? And we told him, no, that's kind of douchey. Yeah. You told him, I sent my barber my money.
Yeah.
Just told me a haircut, bro. No problem.
Yeah.
The next week, we fue.
He's like, hey, let me pay four haircuts ahead, but let me get one this weekend.
Only condition. My condition is I need a haircut now.
Oh, man.
You open up that shop for me and for me only, way.
Sabes que apártame 2 horas. Because te tengo chismes.
Just to catch up. Yeah, that was the only weird thing. Is like, it was like not much conversation,
It was awkward.
No, not awkward. It's just not much conversation. And plus, estaba todo fucking renco because he had gotten fucked up like 2 nights ago and somehow ended up on a riverbed and he slipped and fucking se torció el ankle. No, es una desmadre. My barber is an interesting vato, man. He's got there's always there's nothing boring with that guy.
Most barbers have a pretty interesting life where they're all seshed out. The ones that I've dealt with, where
seshed out.
Yeah.
My barber likes to party. He does.
Yeah.
He's not ashamed of it, but.
Yeah.
But ese cabrón, yeah, he's he fucking. So yeah, he just did it that one time, and that was it. He hasn't done it. He hasn't reached out, but I know that they're trying to get barbers opened up already. No,
I think so.
Protesting in the streets, way.
Mm-hmm.
I want to go get a haircut.
Yeah.
Con rifles.
Like, you're free. Fucking, I don't have to go protest.
Supposedly they're trying to start a protest. This is the first, no? Did you guys hear about something like that? They're rallying the people. It's a protest to open everything up already.
Well, they've been protesting all over the place. Even as we were talking about last time, I don't know if they did it already, but up in like Victorville, they're supposed to have one. I think they might have had one this past weekend.
I think it's the IE, the Inland Empire that was.
No, pues Victorville's up there.
Antelope Valley.
Yeah, para arriba. No, Antelope Valley.
No, Victorville está allá por el IE, güey.
No, yet.
Apple Valley. Apple Valley, yeah. There's a San Bernardino. Apple Valley, Hesperia, all that shit's down.
That's not IE, it's San Bernardino, I think.
Yeah, San Bernardino.
So yeah, they're trying to do that, man. So I mean, gente, I'm tripping out because you see the protesters out there with the máscaras and the hazmat suits and todo desmadre. I'm like, all right.
Well, see, wait, but you're also you're somebody that's still working, way. So I mean, I could see how they're getting frustrated, way. I mean, we're working. To us, it's like esa pinche gente ridícula, but to them, I mean, shit, bills are coming, way. Bills are going. I would see how they would get.
But that's not. I mean, yeah, that's a little bit of the protest, I'm sure, way. But that's not what the overall fucking thing that they're saying is. You're talking about fucking liberty, and you can't tell me I can't go to the beach. You can't tell me I can't get a haircut. Literally, they have signs that say, "You can't fucking open up my barber way. You can't tell me I can't go to my pinky barber." Shit like that way.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm sure part of it is people want to get back to work way. Because they got bills.
That was what I heard when the shit started coming down. Is that China's a different country way, obviously, right? They're more controlled and. They were already predicting that the U.S. they're gonna give them a hard time because of the amendments way, and the Constitution but how do you guys feel about that way? I mean, do you think that in these kind of situations we should not have those kind of basic rights that we're used to having?
What basic rights? Which one are you talking about? Way?
Well, what are they protesting that they can't fucking?
They're protesting freedom and liberty.
Freely travel?
No, freedom and liberty, where that they could do whatever they want is what they're fucking protesting.
Yeah.
The government can't tell me to stay home.
So what do you think? In these cases, should that be the case, or should these people comply with what's being asked of them?
It's a community thing. It's like the fucking it's like vaccines, where obviamente, yeah, fucking at the end of the day, yeah, in like a little bubble. Yeah, the government shouldn't be able to tell me that I can't go fucking buy milk or at fucking whatever time I want or más bien ponle the beach, something more casual. But on times like these way and shit like this, it's not a little bubble. It's not about you way. there's a much bigger picture. In this case, it's a fucking global thing. It's big enough that it's global. So I mean, they're just trying to protect people. And who else is going to tell you not to? That's the reason you have a fucking government, so they can kind of. It doesn't always work out, obviously, but I'm saying part of it's for them to protect you, no?
Yeah, they're damned if they do and they're damned if they don't, It's that, look, guys, dicen nada, the government didn't do shit, and if they do something, the government's taking our rights. Like, fuck.
Yeah.
Ay, güey. I mean, sea lo que sea, this shit is real. It's hitting others harder than most. Well, it's hitting people differently, but the point is that once it hits the I guess the weak or the older or los que with health issues, it's a guarantee that you're.
But see, that's. I mean, I would have thought that would be smarter than the people that are compromised. They should be the ones that are on lockdown. I mean, you can't. You're not supposed to visit people out of your household, anyways, right? So I mean, if somebody's compromised, I feel like those are the people that should have been more like.
But it doesn't work that way. It's like saying to see like something like the vaccines way. You say, okay, well, just fucking those people shouldn't do this and that way if they can get that disease. But if everybody just fucking thinks out of themselves and thinks as a community way, or as a country or as a world, como however you want to see it, then you just protect them by just doing something that que no te cuesta. And in this case, it's a little more, but like a vaccine, no te cuesta too much way. Most of the time, they're free way. So in this case, I mean, just leaving them at home, okay, los viejitos no pueden salir, or if you have fucking, if you're high risk, you stay home, someone's going to fucking visit them way.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're going to have to get either groceries, or they're going to order food, or they're going to have to like get the mail or whatever. So
it's impossible to just put them in a bubble way.
Oh, well, you're obviously going to have casualties where you're not eliminating the threat, but
you got to minimize it way.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I mean, you have to minimize it, but at how far do you have to minimize it is what pretty much the question is. I mean,
as much as you can, way. As much as you possibly can, way. I mean, what's a life worth is what you're saying, way. What is it you're talking about? Okay, even if you're talking about between fucking one person or two people, like, see, if we said que fucking se va a morir one or two way, who are we to fucking say que if it's one or two persons that fucking die, or if it's 100 or 200, or if it's 1,000 or 2,000, the difference between 10,000 and 20,000. Si no conozco a nadie que se murió, does it really count? Well, fuck it, way, I should be able to go to the beach. I know no one that's high risk type of deal. It just it can't work that way.
I mean, less people have died within these last months or two because honestly, let me finish though. Way. Honestly, a lot of people die every day with car accidents. Way.
No. Empieces con ese, güey. I'm sorry, güey. Ya me enfadó otro cabrón con unas mamás así.
You don't even know what I'm saying, way. I'm not saying it's the same. I'm not saying it's the same. I'm saying that if you count deaths in the country, there's less deaths than there was before. We were all outside.
Yeah, but it's not a net positive type of thing, way. It's not fucking how many fucking have we lost or haven't lost, way. The potential way estaba cabrón, way.
Yeah, I mean, you could concentrate on the. I always try to see the silver lining in things, where you can't get defensive like that when people tell you stuff like that. Where I mean, it's a conversation. Where I mean, there has to be you can't always just concentrate on the negative, dude. There has to be silver linings to everything. And if you look at the silver lining and I tell you that, hey, you know what? Less people are dying, and you get all defensive. I mean, I don't know, way. You have to sometimes see things a little different. Where it can't always just be the negative stuff. Way.
No, way. It's not about it. No, it wasn't even about fucking you, way. It's just fucking.
Well, you didn't even let me finish, and you started getting all crazy, way.
You went exactly where I thought you were going, way. You went exactly where I thought you were going.
Yeah, and why is that bad to look at the silver lining?
Because you can't. You're not comparing. Oh no, well, I mean silver lining.
I mean, why is that bad, way?
Okay, so here, you want to talk silver lining, way. The original estimate they had given fucking when fucking from the CDC or fucking the government was was that 100 people, 100,000 people in the U.S. were gonna die, right?
Yeah.
After the fucking everybody staying home y todo, they lowered the estimate to 60. Right now we're I think we already passed 50,000. I'm talking about 1,000. So
Yeah.
is it not worth for everybody to stay home for 40,000?
But you know what? They're already conditioning people that it's going to be worse the second wave. So you're already in your head are saying that more people are going to die. I mean, it's important to look at the positive and things, because if you just concentrate on the negative, they're already conditioning people. In December, there's going to be more deaths. It's going to be a lot worse than this one. And I mean, that kind of shit's dangerous, way. That kind of language is dangerous to the masses, way. I don't agree with that.
No, but it's not. Well, yeah, it's not. I mean, what are you supposed to say? You're supposed to say it's going to be chingon in December?
No, but you have to be very careful what you say, way. I mean, you can't already start conditioning people like that, way. I mean,
the guy that said that was not conditioning anybody. The guy that said that is a fucking a doctor. I don't know if he was in the
what are you talking about, way? That's programming. That's conditioning you, way. That's telling you, getting your head ready that in December va a estar más cabrón, way.
No, but
that's
I'm saying the guy.
That's programming.
The guy, yes, but the guy that said it was saying it from a point of facts, like from the models. But it's not facts yet, but from models. So he was just stating like what they believe is going to happen. De ya que el pinche ponle que the media took off with it and blew it up, and you're saying condition you es otro pedo. But he's just stating que no, don't get fucking like too comfortable. Even when everything opens up, you have to be careful. He's not saying it to that guy. That guy's not someone that's saying it to scare people.
We were talking about different people. I was talking about the news, and you were talking about a doctor, way. So,
but I'm talking
about different people.
Yeah, I'm talking about the source, where all that came from, where the news came from.
Yeah, I know, but I'm saying they're already conditioning people to think that it's going to be worse. There's going to be more deaths, and I mean, dude, if you look at the studies where when the percentage of people that die at exactly the months that doctors tell them they're going to live is ridiculously high, way. If a doctor tells you you're going to die in 4 months because you have this, the chances of you dying at exactly 4 months are very high, because that's programming, that's conditioning, way. There was a story that I heard about an old lady in China, because apparently in China your family is the one that tells you the news, and they decide to tell you if like, let's say my aunt has cancer, they leave it up to us to tell them that they have cancer. The doctors don't really get involved like that. And the family chose not to tell this lady that the doctor told her she had 3 months to live. And dude, she ended up living fucking 15, 20 years after that, way. That's what I'm talking about as far as conditioning and programming, way. That it's, there's certain things like, even, dude, there's been studies where like even the shit that doctors say while you're sedated and they're operating on you, even that shit affects you. If they're just fucking cotorreando like homies, like, mira, güey, mira este pinche corazón, or, you know, having bullshit fucking that you're subconsciously already listening to that, and it affects your healing process, where, you know, that's the angle that I'm taking it, way.
No, well, no, I believe that. I believe that way. Eso sí me creo, because I do. I mean, I believe in that fucking, como dices tú a veces, that the people things like voodoo science, eso, like the positive and the fucking negative energy, you know?
So es que la gente lo dice, I don't think they do it purposely, way. Don't get me wrong. I'm not saying that, but I'm saying that the mass majority of people, a lot of people, they take that in a different way than somebody else, where like they'll hear something like that and it's already starting to kind of get into their head, and you know, it's, I don't know, way. I feel like we have to be very careful with the kind of information that we absorb, you know, especially in these times when like shit's getting pretty crazy. When
I understand what you're saying.
On fucking Clorox now.
Yeah, you heard that, way? Some people actually fucking drank it, way.
They did? Oh,
yeah. Yeah, dude, that's crazy, bro.
What was it? Shit, I was just hearing a governor, I don't know if it was in Oklahoma or one of those other states, that they got hundreds of calls saying that what the president said was okay to do. You know? And they're like, this is fucking ridiculous. I think I
Jesus Christ, bro.
When who sent it? Oh, Dave, fucking Westside Dave sent it to me. Wait, it's a video of Trump. I thought it was one of those fucking deep fakes or some dude on fucking YouTube like fucking doing a voiceover and shit.
yeah.
I don't think it was real. I straight up did not think it was real. Way. I go, stop pendejo, but he can't be that fucking stupid.
Did you guys see that on Saturday Night Live from home that they did?
No way.
No? Oh my god! If you guys have a chance, it's you know what, my hat. You know, if I wore a hat, I would tip off my hat to the SNL crew and the people because all the skits they did it from their houses, you know, and they did it through the Zoom. So
well, that's cool.
One of the things is that they ask Dr. Fauci. Is it Fauci? Yeah. They asked them if ya ves que eventually in SNL, if you're a politician, if you're someone with the, you know, in the White House or whatever, they always get somebody to impersonate you, right? Mm-hmm. So they preguntaron al Fauci, hey, if SNL was to do you know, a skit about you, who would you like to get impersonated? And Fauci's like, oh, it would have to be Brad Pitt. Well, fucking Brad Pitt actually fucking does it.
Oh, okay.
He does the introduction. It's a pretty good introduction because you know, he puts clips, or they put up clips of like how he says like I have to sometimes defend what our leader says, and then one of those clips and nomás se queda Fauci's like, or Brad Pitt nomás le hace, I got no words. you know how the rumors say that that he's gonna fire me, and then they put fucking El Trompas. It's like, oh, I'm not gonna fire him. I love this guy. Oh, this guy's good or whatever. And then they go back to Brad Pitt. He's like, he's gonna fire me. I'm fine. I'm totally losing my job. Yeah,
it's funny how it's funny how you could tell like somebody's age by the references, right? Like Brad Pitt, he's not even relevant anymore. But like to him, he's still like the hot stuff, you know. I mean, he came out in that movie with Quentin, but that's what Bill Burr was talking about. That he used to, his reference to pop stars was Britney Spears when he was doing his skits. And then he started seeing that people weren't really engaging, and then he realized that she's like old news already. Like he was still using her as like a reference to pop culture.
Yeah, I wouldn't even know who to use right now. I mean, like,
no, right?
No, well, Cardi B or fucking
maybe.
It's cool. Billie Eilish.
Oh yeah, probably.
Yeah. But
English. Did you say Eilish or Eilish?
Billie Eilish. Eilish. Yeah. I heard it pronounced Eilish, but if you read it out, it's Eilish, right?
She's pretty young too. She's like 17. She has a good voice, actually.
She does. It's too melancholic for me sometimes.
Yeah,
and I really have to crank up the volume just to hear it. But yeah, she's gonna fucking feel my voice, that girl.
Hey, have you heard the Paul Banks' new project, Muzz? M-U-Z-Z?
I think I heard a song or two on Spotify of it.
Yeah, it's pretty cool. It's a little different.
Yeah, I got one or two of the songs. Just I haven't been listening to music or podcasts. I mean, sometimes music I'll have like in the background just for, because para tener algo. I was listening to the radio, like what was it, Jack FM, it's cool because te lo mezclan. But sometimes in the areas that I'm at, fuck, I got no reception and shit. So I'm like, fuck this,
Yeah, está cabrón.
Yeah, and so, but yeah, if you have a chance, look it up. I just caught it on Hulu. The SNL, they played it. They got what's up? The Kenan Thompson kid has a skit where he does what's up with that. He's like a preacher host, whatever. But it's fucking hilarious, and they do everything through Zoom like they would normally do on the show. So it's touching on.
Yeah, I mean, Zoom's fucking. Zoom's making some bank where fucking bringing people together and shit. I didn't even realize you could put that many people like we had with the Patreons.
You can do we can do 500. Wait.
Jesus Christ, that's a mess, dude. How the fuck do you get 500 people? Jesus.
On the computer, you can on the screen you can put 100 faces. Where I think
That's crazy.
I mean, but it would be out of control, wouldn't it? Like, fuck.
Yeah, it sound like bees.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm saying those are more like for like corporate shit, no? Like you're fucking the CEO that do talking, everybody else.
Callados. Yeah, everybody's quiet.
You mute it, yeah.
Or some kind of conference or someone teaching like a webinar type of thing where, you know.
And so a lot of people are doing it right now. Where
not 100% podcast, no mom.
Yeah, no, that would be crazy. Yeah.
Shit.
Or have fucking 100 relatives on this. It would be a fucking mess.
El pinche tío que no se cae always tries to throw in the jokes and shit.
Okay, Ramón.
La tía chismosa.
I know, right?
Okay, Ramón, güey.
El primo chillón, el presumido.
Yeah.
Fuck, sounds like we're all in this lineup, güey.
El fisiquín. Everybody has a primo que está todo fisiquín, ¿no? Todo calote.
Yeah.
You have a cousin. Don't you have a cousin that's fucking
We all
Mr. Jalisco.
Yeah, I remember you telling me about him.
Yeah, that my uncle sent out the picture. I'm like, fuck. You know, like, I don't know. He's proud of who isn't proud of their son, you know? Or like,
why you hate him, bro? Why you hate him?
I'm not hating, but
why you hate him, bro? You hate him because he has an 8-pack?
That's hate way.
You have a sausage pack and he has an 8-pack?
You know who stepped into the room? Judgmental Ramon.
Jesus Christ, bro. Yeah.
Está mamado el cabrón, and what was it? Just this
I see bigger, bro.
Yeah.
What was it? In January when my sister and I were over there, we caught up with him, and you know that guy, he was like.
That's how he wants to talk about it, I bet.
No, well, because we asked him, you know, my cousin, my other primo, we were just asking him, and then he gets into it. But he's not like, normally I don't talk about it unless people ask me, because, you know, it gets to the point that like I'm repeating the same thing over and over and over. Everybody, it's like when someone loses weight. Hey man, fuck, you lost weight? How'd you lose weight? And then you tell them the story, and then they're like,
meth.
Nah, I'm not gonna do it.
It's the new shit,
meth
bro.
And crack.
Crack was in the fucking 90s, dog. It was the 80s and 90s.
Shit, bro.
So, and then same thing, everybody wants to get like how he is, but he's not like, you know what?
This wasn't
overnight. This wasn't overnight.
Yeah.
You had to change how you eat. You have to change, you have to be very strict. You have to be dedicated. You gotta, wake up early, work out, eat, go to work out again, eat, blah, blah, blah. And then before you go to bed, you gotta go to bed, on time. No puedes estar desvelándote, hanging out with the homies and pisteando y todo ese desmadre. So I'm like, oh shit.
Yeah, he just wants to be the rippest one in the family. That's why he's giving you guys all this negative shit.
Hey, but how much shit do you think him and Noelia talked after they talked to him?
Oh yeah, like no, didn't say.
Pinche creído.
Say shit either. I'm not like,
Don't tell me how to live my life.
His feet are still ugly.
My cousin's young, dude, because I was like 18 when he was like, no, I must have been like,
his feet. I was
I don't give a fuck. His feet are ugly. Look at his toes.
Did you see his calves? His calves didn't match his body.
Somebody skipped leg day. Está todo calote.
No. That motherfucker's ripped, dude.
Oh shit.
Rip. Like, I mean, you can see the definition on his legs and fucking just wearing sweats. I'm like, holy shit.
Jesus, bro,
checking out his Chile, one.
Yeah, he's checking out his cousin. That's a little crazy, bro.
Oh shit, man. I sized up his huevo.
This Ramon no es para deseártela, güey, but fuck, he was wearing some sweatpants.
Y los grises, cabrón, los grises.
Ay, güey.
I'm proud to say that's my cousin.
That's my cousin, eh?
Look at that inner thigh.
Pero también he's in a band, and they're like they play like they play a lot of rock, and he's a bassist. So
shit, that's cool, man.
Yeah. Yeah, there's a lot, dude. In my family, at least on my mom's side, dude. A lot of my cousins are like they're like gifted in instruments and singing and dancing and just being, like, no son tímidos.
Pobre Doña Meche.
Doña Meche es part of it, man.
Ay, güey. Alguien no le tocó Jalisco, güey.
Pobrecita Doña Meche con el Ramón y sus talentos.
¿Y tu hijo es podcaster?
Nomás digo que soy parte de un radio, de un programa de radio de internet.
Oh, y no te dice que cuál es la para sintonizarse.
No le digo. No le digo. But I got cousins and I got family that listen to it. You know.
Oh, they do? Yeah, sure. We should be careful then.
Oh shit, yeah, we're gonna.
Yeah, we've been careful on some of the stuff. I'm like,
Jesus, man. I didn't know we were international, bro.
Yeah, we're international. Fucking, pues en pinche México, they listen to us.
I need to learn the fucking sleep early habit, güey, porque los ojos ya los tengo bien sumidos.
Yeah. Mimis, you've been going to sleep late or what? Usual?
I'm looking like a raccoon, güey.
Fernie's always slept late, dude. Like, that's how I mean, that's 3-4 in the morning.
Yeah.
That's when I get shit done, way.
Those are good times, way.
Nah, I gotta, all this week, I gotta go in at 6. So fucking, I gotta wake up at 4:45 and then get ready, be out of the house by 5:20, 5:30 and shit. Yeah.
That's fucking early, bro.
It is, but it's just to deal with some of the shit that we got going on at work.
Oh, but fucking así, pues, está más mejor trabajar en la morning que cuando está saliendo el pinche sol caliente, güey. At least you aventajas un poco if you have to work outside, ¿no?
Yeah, no, man, if I get off at 4:30, pues ya le metí 2 horas de OT,
Yeah.
So fucking, last week, oh man, dude, last week was tiring. I don't know. It's been a while since I put in those hours and shit. So, yeah, so a ver esta semana a ver cómo me va.
Yeah, I fucking slept like 12 hours on del pinche viernes al sábado. Fucking 12 hours, dude. I was fucking tired.
Yeah. Yo del sábado al domingo, I think I slept like 9 hours.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was like, fuck yeah, that was good. But then, like somehow, even though you want to sleep in at 6 in the morning, I'm already awake. I'm like, what the fuck? Nah, fuck that. I'll go back. I'll go away.
It's the best when the body wakes up when it wants to, then with a fucking alarm, way. I love that shit. Cuando el cuerpo quiera,
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Pues ya está impuesto, ¿no?
Pues es que yo sí me saco de onda on the weekends, way. My sleep gets fucked up. Like sometimes I'm going to sleep at 3:30, and when it comes Monday morning, I'm like, fuck, way. Back to like the routine. So sí me saco de onda un poco, way. Then that's my fault, way. But
no, but I mean, it's just like anything. Yeah, por eso también on the weekends, I want to stay up, but it's like by 10 o'clock, I estoy like, y ahorita I'm fucking fighting it, way.
Oh yeah, no, I get it, way.
Yeah, it's like
every podcast is fucking like that.
Ya estoy cansado, güey.
Well, es que a mí I'm sure que Fernando with the computer and the shit that he does, güey, pero a mí me pega con la guitarra, güey, so I'm concentrating on something, güey. So ya se me pierde el pinche sueño. Even if I'm tired and I get something in my head, güey, and then I start going in there, it's 2 or 3 hours later, güey. Cuando it's like you get obsessed with it and shit.
Yeah, I haven't been getting that kind of sleep, way, but it's all right, way. Semi used to, way. As I get older, it gets harder, way.
Fucking knock out at 7 in the afternoon.
No, it happens, way. It happens. It catches. I mean, they say, como dicen fucking, I mean, technically, scientifically, facts, eso dicen that you can't catch up on sleep, but eventually, your body kind of, you fucking, como dices, way, you fall asleep, and then you don't wake up for like half a day, way.
Yeah, your body's tired, güey.
Yeah, well, me va a pegar, I don't know, probably after all this shit.
No diga que sí, pero se me está saliendo la uña.
Cabrón. And I go in, I'm like, oh shit, yeah.
You gotta swipe way and you'll see the bigger picture.
I confuse it with a chisel a lot, so.
A chisel?
Yeah, está
See,
cabrón.
bro, pinch you back. My fucking eyes are in the middle of my head, güey.
Ya no ves las noticias, güey. You're stressing
No,
out,
no,
güey.
no. Las noticias I cut back a chingo, güey, because like
No
you're
te
saying,
enojes tanto, güey. Yeah, relax, bro.
no, me enojaba. No, me enojaba because fucking everybody uses the same. I've had this discussion like fucking way too many times already, güey. That
You're
was
just trying to be positive, güey.
no, but a lot of people aren't, way. A lot of people are just saying it because fucking.
To be contradicting?
Not contradictory, but they believe something else. People fucking. They like como los que se tomaron pinche bleach, way. They believe, oh yeah, mi presidente dijo esto, or I heard it on fucking Fox News, or I heard it on this. And it's fucking all mamadas, way. Those dudes are just. What is he? Fox News is just trying to make money. CNN is just trying to make money. MSNBC, like they have to be on all day. They have to figure out how to keep the station on and pay those light bills. Fucking be on all fucking day. Way. So they gotta hype everything up. Way. They have to say stupid shit. But no, I've cut back a chingo. Way. I've cut back a chingo just because I don't. Como dices, güey, te enfadas, güey. The same shit over and over. But I still keep up. I try to get a little bit just to fucking get some facts in so fucking no esté muy desconectado.
Yeah.
And a lot of fucking more regular shit. So
That's cool, güey.
I'm trying to keep busy, güey, porque so not keep the mind idle, güey.
Lo que sí, fucking, I think a lot of people already caught up with everything that's on Netflix, huh?
I haven't watched a lot of Netflix tampoco.
No, ya nomás lo poquito el otro día sí I just finished. I started the October Faction. I started it a couple of months ago, and I just finished it this weekend. And I'm like, you know what? It's interesting. It's a pretty. I'm not gonna say it's the greatest. I'm not gonna give it the seal of approval, but I was already invested, so dije, chingue su madre, déjalo acabo. Y sí, lo acabé, and I'm like, okay, I can see where they're going with it. You know,
I haven't even watched the Narcos Mexico. I haven't watched the second one.
I haven't got to it either.
Yeah, but you said you were gonna watch it anyways.
Oh, I watched the first one. I mean,
he said he started it. Yeah, way. He said
I finished the first one.
No, but I'm saying you remember Ramon bro? The first time Ramon brought up, he saw the first episode. Remember, I'm the one that I haven't seen any of it. I haven't even got. I don't watch my Netflix.
El que sí me agarró a couple weeks ago or last week fue el pinche the Ozark. I finished that one.
Oh, that one's good.
It's a good show.
Yeah.
That's a badass show.
That's intense. That fucking show is intense, bro.
Yeah, it's a good one.
Fucking time. It's like
I felt bad for el hermano. That's fucked up. That was a tough one. That was a tough situation.
Yeah, la que sí me sacó de onda en spoiler alert. No, not even spoiler alert, but la pinche lawyer, güey.
Oh yeah, ¿cómo se acabó?
Yeah, well, I mean, it was just, I was like, wow, like esa pinche vieja, she's ruthless.
Yeah.
She's fucking used to it, way. She knows what game she's in, way.
Yeah. I'm curious to see where they take it from there, because fueron a Mexico and that shit went down. So I'm curious to see.
Right?
Yeah, I wasn't expecting it to go like that. Where like shit.
I'm like, ¿qué van a ser padrinos del bolo? I hope you took spare change, putos.
They didn't even let her get the birria. Where as soon as she
right away, spoiler alert, fucking cabrón, Chiramón.
They're not gonna know what's going on.
This is ni tiene el mes, güey. Ni tiene el mes.
They're not gonna know.
I'm just saying that she's ruthless.
Yeah, I think I saw everybody.
How the fuck am I the bad guy here?
Yeah, I'm just saying.
It's fine, güey.
No, at least Esteban was fucking keeping it vague, güey. Tú allá fucking acting it out.
No, que no alcanzó birria, güey.
Yeah, but that can mean a lot of things, güey. That can mean a lot of things.
Like I said, I feel bad for the brother. That can mean a lot of things too, güey. I mean,
I think yesterday acting it out, güey. No mames. No, güey.
Mames, güey, fuck, yo soy el cagado. I wasn't even careful, man. Like,
para que veas.
Está cabrona.
No, pero it's not. No, right.
Hey, la güerita with the country accent, ¿cómo se llama?
Oh, esta.
Esa es cabrona, güey.
¿Cómo se llama? Ruth,
¿no?
Yeah. She comes out on that David Koresh movie that's on Netflix.
Oh, Waco.
Yeah, she's part of the clan.
She also used to come out in the show The Americans.
Oh, really?
Yeah, she was one of the she was a high school girl. Okay, one of the spies was using her because her dad was like a big shot in the Air Force or in he was like a military higher up. So fucking el cabrón fucking would take advantage of it and la ponía bien marihuana, la empedaba.
She's a great actress, dude. She's a great actress, dude.
That shows there's una cabrona.
Yeah, she's pretty badass, dude.
I like the scenes where she's like in her car listening to the rolas, and most of the time she's listening to Wu-Tang. Cash rules everything around me.
Oh yeah. That's true.
Dollar bill, y'all. I'm like,
that's right.
That's a good jam. I haven't heard that one in a while. Fucking, I had to put it on my Spotify. I'm like, yeah, I'm gonna throw that fucker in. And then
when he saw that OT check,
ODB, a lot of the ODBs in there.
Oh shit!
Come on, baby, come on, baby, come on. Yeah.
That poor guy was going crazy at the end. He thought Bush was after to kill him when towards the end of his life. I don't know if it was the fucking crack.
ODB?
Yeah, I don't know if it was what he was smoking or what, but he was fucking paranoid towards the end of his life, man. He thought the government was after him.
I don't know, man. Probably. Who knows? He must have pissed somebody off. He must have done something stupid. I don't know.
Who knows, man?
Paranoia. A veces nosotros like, no mames, güey. But you know what? There's some pretty long arms in the law, güey. They're fucking, they want to fuck with you, they'll fuck with you, and they'll be like, they're on drugs. ¿Quién les va a creer? I'm the government.
Yeah, you know what, bro? There's a good show on Netflix called The Innocence Project, I think. Or The Innocence, I think it's called.
Yeah.
Have you seen it?
No, I saw the thumbnail.
Sale un camarada de Linwood. Some guy from Linwood story comes out from the 90s.
Oh, really?
They talk about the Vikings, that sheriff's gang that was from Linwood in the 90s. They talk about all that shit because he was falsely imprisoned. So that they tell his story. It's pretty cool way.
Yeah, I've heard of the Innocence Project. ¿Cómo se llama Innocence?
I think it's called Innocence. No, I think the Innocence Project is el nombre de la organization, but I think the show is just called Innocence, no?
Yeah, well, I don't know. I've heard of the Innocence Project, pues. I didn't know they had like a show también, güey. But I've heard of the nonprofit, pues, it's the Innocent Project.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Wasn't that the same organization that was getting involved on how to make a making a murder? The guy, el gordito,
I don't know.
But probably for a while they just dropped it because they're like, there's too much shady shit going on right here.
I don't know.
They got him out, and then I guess he went back in.
That's crazy, way.
I didn't see that one either, güey. So no sé.
Making a murder? No,
ese no lo vi tampoco. A lot of people watched it though. It was really popular.
I mean, it like fucking one episode you're like fucking cops. The next episode, that motherfucker did it. Next one is like pinches placas, hijos de su puta madre. Next one is like, the fucking DA, and then you go back and like, dude, it had to be the fucking nephew and the uncle. Esos cabrones did it, and then they go back and forth, and at the end it's like, fuck, well, who did it? It's just. It was well done. That one was really good. It sucks you in and like it takes you in. It's like how everybody's with the Joe Exotic,
I didn't see that one either.
Yeah, I haven't seen it. I just saw not la he visto in its entirety. I just saw bits and pieces of it from what yeah. So and I'm not gonna watch it. It's already passed. I already know what happens, and I know that the two gay guys were straight because se los pedaleó, en gacho. And I know that the fucking pizzas were rotten meat. And I know Carol Baskin. And I know
there's a lot more than that way. That shit gets really fucking
deep in.
It gets
right?
really intense way, yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, most people saw it, no? Most people saw it already.
Yeah, about most, but a lot of people have.
Yeah.
I didn't see it. So two out of three here didn't see it way. So
yeah.
Nah,
well, I won't say anything then. I don't want people upset.
I already saw it. They already
what the fuck?
They already fucking the thing. I've seen enough on Instagram and fucking everywhere else. I feel like I know the storyline. Como dice este güey, right there.
Yeah.
not the complexities, como dices este way, pero I know where it starts, the middle, the end.
The
güey.
jizz, yeah. Yeah, it's pretty crazy. Yeah, it's like cabrón.
So yeah, so there you find out like shows, movies. Oh, like que sí me aventé not too long ago was The Gentleman's or the Guy Ritchie.
I don't know.
Oh, mames.
The Gentlemen's? That sounds like a different kind of
The
movie.
Gentleman or The Gentleman's?
The Gentlemen's? That sounds like a different movie to me. Güey.
Was that before or after your haircut?
During.
During, yeah. It sounds like a gentleman, yeah.
Shit.
Usted no se puede, güey.
Ya sabes.
But that's a good fucking movie, dude. The Guy Ritchie, fuck, se aventó en esa, güey. Like it's been a while since he's dropped a movie, and this one's really good.
It's on Netflix or what?
I saw it I rented it on Amazon Prime.
But it hasn't been that long since he had a movie, right? You make it sound like fucking.
The last one I think he did was Sherlock Holmes, no?
No, what could have been that fucking long way?
It was a while. He went into not hiatus, but he just didn't like.
Maybe you're right, huh? I'm not sure where that's.
Yeah, it was a while. So I mean, fucking since Lock, Stock, and Two Smoking Barrels, I've been a fucking fan.
He did Aladdin way, the new Aladdin. Did Aladdin, King Arthur, The Man from U.N.C.L.E.
That's not. Oh, because Uncle was I think was the last one. Like
no,
I'm
telling you, his last movies. I'm not asking you.
Aladdin, I don't know if Aladdin counts.
Aladdin counts,
as his work.
It made a chingo of fucking lana. Aladdin, King Arthur, the one with your compa from Sons of Anarchy.
Oh, it's the Charlie Hunnam.
Yeah, and the uncle one. So he made 4 movies before when you're talking about.
Yeah, but how long ago was that? Like fucking 10 years ago?
No, every 2 years he makes a movie, it looks like.
Oh.
So literally what it takes to make a movie.
I'm just saying. It's
put the guy down.
I see one of those like gangster movies, like his staple movies, you know?
Yeah, Aladdin seems pretty corporate way. That seems like he wanted a nice mansion somewhere and he said, fuck it, I'll direct Aladdin.
Had to pay Madonna fucking her fossil check.
But they're all, I mean, I guess. They all seem pretty corporate to me, güey, pero.
No, but there's some that it has his like stamp. It's like.
Did you see the Aladdin one?
The one with Will Smith?
The live action one, yeah.
Nah.
So how do you know?
It's a Disney movie.
I mean, how do you know
it's not written by him?
I'm saying
his characters are not his.
He doesn't write it.
Not his.
But I'm saying, how do you know it doesn't have his stamp, please?
It might have his stamp, the way he films and everything, but the story, like the characters that he writes and everything, you could tell when it's him,
His dialogue and stuff.
Yeah. His dialogue and everything. It's like, it's like if Quentin did fucking Winnie the Pooh.
Did you see the King Arthur one?
I can see fucking Winnie just going all off, like fucking in his rants.
But did you see the King Arthur one?
The King Arthur one, I think I you know what? No.
He wrote that one. He wrote that one and I had his fucking stamp.
Yeah. And I had his stamp and everything. But I really like the uncle, the man from U.N.C.L.E. I just looked it up también, güey, porque Google is not your friend. Guy Ritchie wrote the screenplay to Aladdin. Yeah, but I'm telling you, the characters, though, they're not his.
Just saying.
It's Disney had a fucking. I'm sure that fucking Will Smith is not going off on killing a bloke, or fucking, his witty satire.
I saw it and it has a Guy Ritchie stamp on it. That's all I'm saying.
Man, you know what?
They're not cussing, all right. They're not cussing.
They're not cussing. They're not fucking dealing dope. They're not fucking killing each other. They're not backstabbing and betraying and fucking trying to take the empire, or they come on top, or they're robbing a gangster. That's mostly, except for Sherlock Holmes. But yeah, everything has that fucking dialogue, or that fucking the way he writes it.
That's what I'm saying. It had it with him. It just didn't have the cussing, is what you're saying. or the fucking cutting throats. Right?
All right, well, fuck it. I just really enjoyed fucking Gentlemen.
Para que veas, güey, que no nomás te lego contigo, cabrón.
No, I'm just listening, güey.
Well, pues yeah, you look like Ramon over there when I was fucking earlier, güey.
I'm just listening, güey.
Yo agarro parejo, güey.
Ya no estás alegando, te van a salir más canas, güey, ya.
Shit, I think I might be on keto.
Se te va a levantar la presión, güey. Está cabrón, güey.
Llegué bravo, my bad.
Llegó tirando putazos el
Yeah,
cabrón.
my bad.
Yeah. Fucking, hey, less people are dying. I'm fucking tired of this fucking. Like, all right, bro.
El vato encabronado. Me dieron chispas, cabrón.
Jesus,
Okay,
bro.
what am I gonna argue with the fucking my 4 and 7 year old?
Oh, fuck. Fucking, we're punching bags over here, güey.
Gotta get it out somewhere. Güey.
Toma, puto.
All the fucking todos los que le quiero gritar on fucking YouTube or whatever, man.
Fucking Aladdin was got the stamp.
Yeah, Aladdin. Yeah.
I like the Aladdin way. It was pretty
It
cool.
was on par with Snatch.
And I didn't even like the I don't like all this fucking dudes work.
Yeah, but I gotta side with Ramon, way. That doesn't seem like it's his traditional work, way. Aladdin, no mames.
I mean, he obviously wanted to do it way because he wrote it, he directed it, I think he probably produced it too.
He
Way.
probably has kids, way. He wanted to fucking tell his kids, hey, I did fucking Aladdin.
But that's what I'm saying. We don't know the dude's life, so he fucking maybe he was a fan of the original Aladdin, and they said, hey,
He should have directed it under a different name, the way Stephen King was writing books back in the 90s. That way he's fucking, he keeps his
cool guy.
his cool guy fucking image with Ramon, like, because it's kind of,
What do they call it? A pseudonym? No, what is it?
yeah, something like that. No?
A pseudonym, right?
Yeah.
Pen name. Yeah.
Yeah, fucking, because también aquí era la otra de J.K. Rowling, ¿no? She had that, I mean,
Yeah, when she's writing something.
pseudonym or something.
Was J.K. Rowling?
Or no, J.K. Rowling. She just put her initials so that when they saw it written by J.K. Rowling, they automatically thought it was by a man. Was that?
Marketing move, bro. Marketing move.
Hey, they fucking reversed that too. Jamie Foxx used to do that when he started doing stand-up, because he said that more women would get called up through the roll call. So he just put Jamie Foxx, and then when he would pop up, it was like, hey, I'm Jamie Foxx. You know? Yeah. That's pretty cool, man. Yeah, people use that shit, way.
You got it, way. You ves, way.
Yeah. Makes sense.
I gotta come up with a pseudonym then.
Why? What are you gonna do?
I know, way.
Just to fucking.
Because you say like, oh, that's what I need. That's what
Yeah,
I need
I
to
know.
finish
I might need
finish
a
this
pseudonym.
journey.
For my Pornhub fucking channel.
Jeez, bro.
Me and my primo, the mamado, are starting a Pornhub channel.
I know, right? He probably has some warrior videos.
No mames, güey. El otro día nos pusimos a jugar last Friday. And we're playing with his primo. His primo's in fucking. He's south of the border, right?
Who's primo?
El Fernie.
Uh-huh.
Oh, okay.
And we're playing, and estamos haciendo desmadre. It was Fernie, myself, el primo, y el Chapo, right? And then all of a sudden, el primo is like, oh man, you know, díganle que tengan cuidado with el toothless. El toothless, nos quedamos. Sí, güey, con el chimuelo, you know, haciendo el nudito de globo, güey. Me puso el chimuelo, but he translated it to the toothless.
That was just yesterday, no? Oh, no, that was Friday, no?
Yeah, that was on Friday, yeah.
Toothless.
Yeah, no mames, like, I just been waiting to like fucking use it at work and shit.
El toothless.
I was con el toothless.
I was con el chimuelo.
Oh man, that's funny.
I'm like, son of a bitch, where's Esteban? Esteban needs to be oh, we would have been just rolling. Dude, for like 10 minutes. Or not even that, from like when he said it to the end, like when I got out. Dude, it's like cada rato aventamos el pinche el toothless. I was con el toothless, Fernie. I was con el toothless.
Toothless.
O lo iba siguiendo. I'm like, hey, Fernie, I got your toothless.
Ay, güey. Mira ese
That's funny.
Ay, güey.
Poor Dave got replaced by two people.
No, Dave's been sleeping, I think.
He's been working hard on that way.
Yeah,
So.
he's been working crazy hours.
Oh, shit. His free Xbox hasn't been working.
No, pues, he tries to play, güey, pero fucking sí se cansa, I think, el vato, güey.
Yeah, no.
Yeah.
Está cabrón, güey. And like fucking logging on at 10 or 11 and then playing to like 12 or 1.
Es que fucking Ramon dropped out of nowhere, güey. No jugado en un mes.
Mm-hmm.
And he fucking appeared out of nowhere on Friday. The one day wasn't there, güey.
Oh, that
And I
sucks.
showed up again on Saturday, no? Yeah.
El day fucking jugó like every day that week, güey, except for the day this guy fucking pops up.
Oh, that sucks, bro.
Friday and on Saturday.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Está cabrón, because the other day on YouTube, the suggested salió un güey que supposedly they won the tournament, like 100K, the Call of Duty. And he showed the game that they won the money with. No, mamas, these guys are fucking out of control, way. Professionals, way. Like, Jesus Christ. Like, the way they play, way, is pretty crazy, way.
Yeah, nosotros fucking we just take off. Uf. Oh, so ahí cada quien, you know.
Yeah.
Tampoco, güey. No, mames, güey. Me, Dave, Chapo, even Primo, we got it down, güey. So si tú estás para allá, tú sabes.
Man, Ramon, they left you behind, bro.
I don't know the maps. I mean, like they know, like they don't know. Like what I was tripping out is they're like, oh wait, está en el edificio donde tiene la torre. I'm like, oh, donde tiene la ventana azul. I'm like, fuck, which one's that one? And I'm trying to like go look for it, and I couldn't find it.
Todas están azules, dice Ramon.
Yeah, but apparently there's one. Están en el edificio ahí por el arroyo, güey. But I'm like, fuck, well, there's a couple of buildings by the little river creek. I'm like, which one?
Ponen el waist, güey. Don't fall behind, güey.
Fucking, I could put it on the Aquas app, you know?
Hey, I don't appreciate you guys leaving them behind for me. What the fuck, bro?
Andaba trabajando, güey.
Yeah.
There was no man left behind. No, but during the gameplay.
Well, no, pues es que te digo que we kind of got it down, güey, y andamos en chinga, güey. And so
we kind of got it down, and then there's Ramon.
No, es que se te olvida que Ramón fue el que no estaba, pues, you know? You just...
Yeah, oh, okay.
You get into the shit way, and your fucking mind, ya está fucking
So Ramon, you walked into some inside jokes already.
I got some inside plans or tips.
No. Pero este güey, when he was waiting, este güey for sure, güey, was the fucking good luck charm on Friday, güey. Because I think the closest we've gotten to winning the chingada was second place. Mm-hmm. And we're fucking talking all casual con Ramon. Yeah, I guess he must have loosened up the toothless way. Because everybody thought a little looser. We were just fucking casually talking to us about them. We're like, oh shit, we're in first place. Y faltan 2 minutos, güey. Oh shit. Oh
man.
Ganamos, güey.
That's awesome, bro.
The fucking lucky coin over here, güey.
Yeah, that's his tactic, güey.
I guess.
No está jugando. He just showed up.
Mientras ellos estaban haciendo todo eso, I'm going through my fucking my weapons and my fucking todo el desmadre, making sure that I'm tip top shape. Because I'm like, all right, let me change my scope or let me change I won't change my magazine. You know, las pinches balas aviento a madres, güey. I might fucking spend 100 rounds and I'll kill one guy. But lo maté el cabrón.
Fuck, bro.
If the big thing there is if.
I know, right?
Yeah, I might get myself away, dude. Me agarro, and then Fernando's like, I hear Ramon. Where is he? And then everybody else hears me, and here they come for me, you know?
That's funny, güey.
But it's fun.
Todo el pinche humo ya está, Ramon.
Yeah, pretty much, güey.
Ay, güey. I'm going to have to call it, guys.
Yeah. Fucking. Bueno, just fucking. Thank you for tuning in. Thank you for checking this out. Thank you for listening. Patreon supporters, fucking. Thank you very much for joining us on Saturday. And pues también todos los que le están chingando on Zoom, fucking hay que darle duro. and fucking just spread the word. Send us the DMs. Fucking rate us on iTunes. Hey, Esteban, have we gotten any ratings on iTunes?
Well, I haven't checked, way. I'll check. Sorry, bro. Been lagging on the department.
No, yeah, because you were not doing the social media. I just remembered right now.
No, but I'll check it. If I see one, I'll add it.
Yeah, no. And just pass the wire, I guess. Ferns.
Pues nada, fucking gracias to those patrons that joined us. Even los que no pudieron, someone sent us a message. I'll tell you guys later. It was a little late for him, pero también saludos, güey. But thank you guys.
The steps.
No, just everybody be careful, man. Hope everybody's doing good, and thanks for the support. It was fun chatting with everybody on Patreon, way, and I hope we can do that again. That was pretty cool. So just take care, everybody.
And welcome back, Cabrón.
Yeah, thanks, bro.
We need some fucking confetti. I have to put the confetti.
Some confetti.
Fucking little cuetitos.
Yeah, right. I got a wrapper right here now. Close enough.
I'm like, fuck, ¿estás aventando billetes o qué, güey?
Un pinche snack, un little Quest bar.
All right, well, thank you, and a rato de tarea.
Peace.
Vámonos.